Changes are coming to the region of Waterloo International Airport. Flair Airlines plans to close its crew base there and will no longer offer flights to or from Mexico or Florida. Let's join CTV's Krista Simpson, who has been following this for us tonight. Krista.
Ashley, the changes mean that Flair pilots and flight attendants will have to look at working from another base at another airport. For passengers, there are going to be some reductions coming to service.
Flair Airlines will continue to fly in and out of the region of Waterloo International Airport. But come September, this will no longer be the home base where some pilots and flight attendants begin their day.
Unfortunately, we've made the difficult decision to close our pilot and in-flight crew base at Kitchener-Waterloo.
A few dozen people work for Flair out of YKF.
The pilots and flight attendants are all going to be offered the opportunity to move to different parts of our network, to other bases, including Toronto.
Flair says the changes come because they had an opportunity to sign a long-term charter agreement amid the economic uncertainties facing many businesses, including theirs.
We have to take steps to make sure that we're developing diverse revenue streams.
With the changes, Flair is also no longer flying from YKF to destinations in Mexico and Florida. While the international routes are being ended, Flair will continue to offer domestic flights out of the region of Waterloo International Airport. Heading to and from Abbotsford, Calgary, Edmonton, Halifax, and Vancouver, though there will be some reductions in service.
Abbotsford will not be returning after the summer season, but we'll still have the others in our regular course of business.
Flair began flying out of the airport in 2021.
Flair has created quite a demand with their lower fares.
Since Flair's arrival, the number of passengers flying in and out of YKF has grown significantly, more than 500,000 last year. Flair's presence also led to the expansion of the airport, including a new passenger lounge.
We're here for Flair or for any other airline that wants to take advantage of a very hungry population that wants to fly from this airport.
Airport Director Chris Wood notes Flair is Canada's last remaining low-cost carrier and understands why they are making changes, even though it means scaling back operations here.
Of course, we'd like to continually be growing, but I think Flair is doing what they need to do in order to maximize the use of their assets.
And while the industry is ever changing and nothing is certain, Flair says it is committed to YKF.
I think the moves that we've made today put Kitchener and Waterloo in a really good position to succeed within our network, and I think that's the most important thing.
While the crew base is leaving, Flair's maintenance base at the region of Waterloo International Airport will remain with about a dozen staff members. Flair does say that with the company's shift and the new charter side of the business, there is the possibility of what they describe as a small number of pilot layoffs. They say they are working with the union to look at options. Ashley.
All right, CTV's Krista Simpson reporting live for us tonight. Thank you, Krista.